We immediately didn't like the kitchen when we moved in. We've been here 2 years now. It was a taupe palace, a 1990s taupe palace. You know, looked like it was right out of a contractor build magazine from 1994. Living here in all these trees, having that dark red on the floor and no lights in the ceilings, I mean, you just really felt a little cavernous in the house. You'd have to turn on 50 lamps, and I just didn't want to go buy that many lamps. So we just decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and do the whole kitchen. We had to find a contractor, and that was not easy to do. On the old house, I ended up having to fire a contractor and then find the guys to do the drainage work around the house. I had to find the guys to repair the drywall that the first contractor did incorrectly. You know, there was just a lot. Luckily, Rich and his team had done some work for our neighbors next door. They did a beautiful job with the neighbors, and so that's how we got in contact with them. So that experience compared to this experience is much different. Colin, communicated on a regular basis, where the project was and what was going on, and the fact that these guys were able to fit us into their schedules and do such high quality work was quite a gift for us. So the kitchen had an old pantry over here that was triangular shaped and it's wedge shaped, and it didn't function super well. We took that out, put in a wet bar for coffee with a wine fridge in it. Works much better for us. The center island is new. Before it had a peninsula that kind of stuck out in the middle of the room and took up space. The floors, turning them up, putting the light color in the floors, really makes it look like you're not living in a cavern. The tile, I wanted to get something that was reflective of the lake. Living on the lake is awesome. It kind of fits the lake house type of feel. It was just something that, a design that we kind of organically grew into that we liked. Oh yeah, it's totally worth it. Yeah, we absolutely love our kitchen. We had my family come for Thanksgiving for the first time in my 52 years of living. They came someplace else for Thanksgiving. So they came here, we hosted them, they had a great time. The house had plenty of space. There was 10 of us here. So it was nice to have a space that they could gather in, and honestly just how the kitchen and the living room play together. They're two distinct areas that have two distinct feels, but they tie together really well. That one change, just was perfect for us. It leaves enough space here for people to mill around and us to get around and make us feel like we're living in a much bigger spot. This space just works real well for us. We've got a TV room upstairs. We never spend any time in it. We stay down here. This is the space where we live.